Hello, this is OldCrow Balthazar. Welcome to Balthazar's Strategic Arcana. So I'm happy to continue playing and showcasing the Crusade in Europe mod for Strategic Command War in Europe. Let's go. Now, I just did an episode where I showed the Axis point of view, including the first moves into Poland, first turn. And then the last chapter, we went over to the Allies and watched the Axis playthrough. And then we briefly looked at the Allies. We're going to go ahead and look at the Allies more fully, and I'll discuss the mod. And I appreciate all the views I got and the likes I got on the last video. And we got some playtesters too. Thank you guys for joining us. There'll be a link in the description how to contact LZR2 using the Matrix private mail system. Contact him. He will talk to you and possibly let you join the bid. If you do, then you'll get a copy of the most recent version of this mod, which is still under development. And a link to it is Discord. We do use Discord because this is private. This game will not be available for a while publicly. Again, it's still under development. There's already a couple versions past this, just in the last couple days. But it's not going to impact what we're going to do here. So again, this would be the Allied turn. Yeah, we can do that. I think that I actually already moved, so I did this. Yeah, I did a little bit of the British, and we're going to go look at the research a little more deeper. We're going to look at the Soviets. We're going to talk about them. Well, it's big. And see what we can do about Poland. Why don't we do that first? And then we'll move along to the other belligerents like France and Britain. We'll look at the research. With Poland, I am curious. Yeah, there's research available, but I don't think it's going to help us. How much money we got? 148 MPP. Yeah. All right. Let's go take a look at the situation. I think in this case, just for a moment, I'll turn on the national colors. I usually have them off, especially during weather seasons. Weather season, I mean like the fall and winter, because of mud. See, you can see there's mud here. Let's see what it looks like. I know there were some players that didn't even know this was an option, didn't consider it. For me, I'm using a 40-inch screen. You can see the difference here. Or can you? Yeah, it's a little different color here. But here's like the Soviet Union. Oops, sorry. So its natural color is kind of brown. They're pretty. It's pretty faded. You can still see the brown here. Yeah. But so it can help, in showing who owns what. But I prefer this. But I just wanted to show that. Guess it's all a matter of taste and perception and all that. All right. Well, yeah, this is down to supply 3. See, they're cut off from the source here in Warsaw. Some of these are just in deep trouble. Well, I would probably. It's already got entrenchment of 1. Can't even move. I would go into the woods. Well, I was in the woods. Let's just stay there. Oh, I could move into Prussia, or I could cut. Oh, I don't know. Let's go look at all this. Some of these I can rail. How much is the rail? .22 MPP, we got 148. You're going to stay. Well, this is difficult for the poles. We want to delay them as long as possible. Cost. Rail line is open. See, we don't want to leave too many places that are entrenched. Probably going to want to leave them. Looking to see if there's who's the best Polish. You're a 5. You're a 5. Okay. Let's auto assist. Let's do all of them. Yeah, I don't know if I'll continue with this hot seat. You know, the Germans again, it's possible. I've got other things going on. Plus, I'm in the beta too with newer versions already. It isn't going to change the parameters here very much. We can just... Okay. Yeah, I'm going to want to say what limited resources we got for defending. Molin. Yeah, this is a hard choice. We can inflict casualties on the Germans and stay put in places. It is going to be costly to the Germans in tests. And historically, even though they did the blitzkrieg on Poland, it did damage the Germans pretty good. And, you know, that led them to not like just jump on it when they went on the west. They had to pretty much until May 1940. Yeah, you're entrenched pretty good. I think I'm going to leave you like that and slow them down here, though. Yeah, this is an awful situation, isn't it? You're on a rail line. All right. Let's do this. Air power is pretty well intact. Let me get... You're a 3. Let's see what happens when we strike them. Oof. Oh boy, we tore him up. We got tore up worse hitting this, but he's got damage there. All right. Let's go hide him in the woods. Two of 6. Wait there. To the properties of these. Not too good. This is elite. Two and 2. What about this? Infantry division. 2 and 2. Maybe that's not actually a special unit, it's just a name, huh? Alright. We do got cavalry. East Prussia. Oh no, that's Lithuania. All right, look at all these Soviets just waiting to jump. Broke our resistance here. I think we're going to stay. See, the Germans can be right on us, so we're not going to want to stay. You. Krakow's lost. There's no upgrades. This is just difficult. Stay in Poznan. He's going to cut us right off. Rail line's cut, right? Yeah, we ain't getting out. Okay. Oh. Let's try to break out. We'll stay here. Now, talking about the rivers, there's two. We got the minor ones and the major rivers. They do impart a lot better defensive value than in the vanilla games, which are where they're mere speed bumps, basically. That's actually being shaped, fine-tuned a little more. I don't think I'm gonna. Guys are gonna be over us. I am gonna get here. Okay. You stay, artillery. Only got one shell anyway. Yeah, we don't need to demoralize them. Can't get you out. Oh, I can get you out. Yeah, they're going to come right down us. We'll leave the garrison here. Yeah, this was a big mistake. I should have ran him. So could be over here a little bit. All right. Transfer to 2. Oh, we could get in Lauenburg, or we can stay here. We ain't getting out by sea. We caused some chaos. Let's go invade Germany. Oh, you poor suckers. Get in the woods. Yeah, you're gonna die. Here. Down in Krakow. We'll hold here. Motorize. Get in the woods. We stay at Tarno. No. $70 left. Now what about you? In the woods, boys. 2 of 4 here at loads. You stay. Yeah. Wow. Movement to get across the bug. We're gonna go along the roads. Actually, here. Now the cavalry, we can harass him. He's got something there. See, that's another thing too. I left off a couple days, so we can't see. I can't remember everything. Let's race it down. Oh, this would be almost cannon fire. This is a 2 of 3. That's a transposition. Let's do that for a moment. Probably not the best. Get your ballast off. Save them. What little money we have left. We're hiding in the woods. Yeah, just leave that. Yeah, collapse. This or go turtle in the woods. Let's get in here. Hold the town. Yeah, it's gonna be something we go on the eastern front. Yeah, surrounded. Can we break out? We could. Probably not Breslin. Again, I don't remember. We've got a transfer of 2. We have prepared attacks on us wherever we go. Try to cut his rail. We could do. Yeah. Maybe that wasn't so wise. Well, it is cut a little bit. Okay. Good Lord. All right, let's go to take a look at. We're going to do research and all that. Let's go look at the United States real quick, and let's just go to research. And we can talk. They got 1,500. Their mobilization is at 15%. So. I think the British are going to take the lead in spying and intelligence. We'll be playing catch-up with them. This is interesting here. Mechanization. Each new level increases action points for certain units. +2 for mechanized infantry, tanks, and rockets. And +7 for anti-air rocket artillery. Heavy artillery and anti-tanks. For mechanized infantry, it also increases the various land attack and defense values by 1. And a demoralization by 5% increases land attack values by 1 for anti-tanks. Demoralization by -10. Another one that's really interesting here is Army mobilization. Now, there's separate charts when you get the mod. You've got to look at the files. I'm going to try, or I don't know if it's going to be or Elzar. I told Elzar we should make these a little bit more available so you can look at them in-game. Basically, this increases your builds all across the board. And we showed Finland. Finland could potentially. I didn't show that, but I might do another video and show all these. Anyway, it's pretty significant, but you got to spend some money on this, right? So this research category represents a mobilization manpower to increase the number of troops under a given command, thus improving the build limits per level of most ground units. For each major country and some minors, consult the file mobilization for the various values. So the file is there. You're going to be dropping it in, but you can't access it in the game. But if put it on Discord or make some kind of document, it'll be kind of like, a strategy guide. So like me, a lot of times when I'm playing a lot of these, not just Strategic Command, but there's other games, I have a tablet that I use, and I don't want to be switching back and forth, from the screen, from out of the game. Especially I wouldn't want to be doing that if I was YouTubing, right, recording it. But I would have it there, and I have the screen open. I can scroll with like how I'm set up with my left hand, even on right hands. But I usually get things set where I can find everything, and I can quickly look. Like, let's just go to the United States. If you go to purchase and you go to production, right? So this is already built in, but then you look at this. So you're going to be able to increase this, a lot of these, but which ones I do not know. It's not just the ones that, like the build limits for these are probably going to be higher when you use a mobilization, special force engines. I don't know. But But there's tables for that, depending on what level of mobilization. So would I want to waste any money on spy and intelligence? That's the question, because the British are. Let me go look at, actually we should do the British first. So I already started with this, and you can only do one chit here, but you can double chit a bunch of these. And there's also another thing I didn't show. Diplomacy. Now, like with the Germans, I probably would have wanted to increase the fins. How much is it for a minor? 150. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, it's different. It depends on the country, like Greece. Yeah, that's cool, Elazar. It's not just all the same price. Like Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I don't know if there's a convoy for that. Is there Colombia? No. Okay, so it must be baked in. Switzerland, 150. So some of your closer allies are, say with the British, yeah, they're already already kind of pro. Canada would be a waste because they're going to get in anyway. Norway, though, that would be an interesting one, 150. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. How about with a major, 250? Yeah, some people like to house rule that out. Anyway, let's go back to Britain. Yeah, let's look at Britain. I'm just curious. Yeah, let's just hold off for a second here. Could be a sub. Let's see here. Let's go down to England. My poor wife, I hear her sneezing. Where's the other end of this? Right here. So this is the boundary right here. It's not actually at Tripoli, and it's at Alexandria. I just want to see what we got for armed forces here. Oh, the Nile Valley's a little damp, isn't it? That's good. That's mud. For now, I don't see hardly any paved roads either. No. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be units coming from like later on down the line. Well, let's do research. I'm going to need to bring the BF over though. Who is this? Lord Gort, yeah. I do not know. I have to... What the minimum units I need to have here again. To keep the morale up. Yeah, let's make sure the coast is clear. Strike range 3, huh? Nice. Can you build these? I thought that you could. Maybe not. Coastal gun. They certainly can. Now I wonder how you place them. And there's the name Dover and Alexandria. Huh. Well, probably like a normal unit. Alright, Lord Gort, yeah, let's get you over. usually got to shove off. Let's shove off here for a minute. Mechanized infantry. They're all mechanized. Let's get Gordon. Paved roads along the coast. Oh, dart. Yeah, this is nice. Both sides. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I hate to spend all the money and then go, wait. Yeah, it dropped here. Okay, cool. Port is busy. Let me see if I'm getting any maritime bombers. Probably have to buy them. That's sweet. I didn't attach any of these guys, but I will next turn. Let's go ahead and set an auto assist. Okay, we don't have to really worry. Can I? No, I moved them. All right. No range. Malta Air Force. Yeah, let's go ahead and fly in. Let's go ahead and let's ground these first. He's probably attached. Gort, though, is crap. Who's this? Williams is a 4. Let's bring you to the port. Yeah, we don't want to denude inland, do we, too much? We got carriers. Let me check these. Fleet carrier. Do I have any escorts? Carriers. Sub, yeah, you're going out. FP. Fast battleships. 29. Oh, these are nice. Carrier. Sub. Just want to check the upgrades. Now, I've been testing this, but sporadically. There's other people going way deeper and finding really good things that help shape this. Yeah, naval weaponry. That is something we definitely want to keep up on. Here's a maritime bomber right here. Oh, we can. Oh, I'm going to put you on raid. Put you on raider right now. They'll start chipping at that. I don't think you have to hit the line. Well, we'll find out. I'll find out, or somebody will say, tell me. Because usually I think you just have to be right next to it, just like if you put a ship to raid it. We could raid with subs. Supply 10. Now, if we do too many, I'm going to bring the sub out and clip it here. Well, here's the poles. They got away. Ah, that's cool. Oh. This one is fully yoked out. Who is this? The tuna. Yeah, it doesn't show. I'm going to bring the tuna out right here. Let's get you here. So in the base game, it spawns here. We need an upgrade, probably. It's going to be expensive. Some of the ships are already upgraded. Here's a CBL. Yeah, it's going to be long term here. But getting familiar with all this. Weak zone of control. Here's the Channel Islands. I'll be damned. Which the Germans occupied. Yeah. We're going to come back to that. We've got to talk about the two. There is minefields here in the Adriatic. I have not seen... Anyway, well, this is an older version. Maybe he's fixed it. There's mines in here, so if you bring in Allied naval forces here, they can get damaged severely. I am not seeing where. I thought there was going to be a hex that shows. Huh. You know, like an info, like this. Yeah, anyway, Albania. It keeps the gaming stuff of suicide in the French. Well, we'll leave it to Elazar because he's going to watch this video. Or I'll ask him on Discord. I don't see any indications unless it comes up when Italy... Yeah, if Italy, when it's belligerent, it pops. But it'd be nice to know now, so you didn't like bring the French in here. It's going to have to be knowledge. We'll find out. Find out, and we'll go look in the comments. That could be what the case is. We're not seeing anything. Because, yeah, like a player playing the French brings a French fleet in here. Well, let's just say, or all of them. Try to get the Italian Navy, and then becomes a belligerent, and then all their ships get blowy. I do know that they take some pretty severe damage. So if you were deep in there, yeah, you might get your clock cleaned. So, well, we're not going to do that anyway. I never played like that. I always used to house rule before. Like in TRP, Lothos had put in a pretty awesome setup too, because the meta with some people was they just cheese it, man. The French fleet's going to die, so let's go and take down the Italians with us, which is kind of ridiculous. All right, let's keep going. Well, I would probably somewhere out here is a Graf Spade. Do we want to chase it? Probably. And so anyway, we got the BF over part of it. Fighter protection here. Yeah, it doesn't leave me if an HQ does it on here. No. Oh yeah, it feels empty. Well, before we do anything else, let's go look at purchases. Production again. Yikes. So we did this. So at least it's 958. I would do this. I would do this. I would say fighters. Now you can double chip it. So this is what I like about this is you can prioritize some command and control. Absolutely essential. Mechanization, army mobilization. I don't think so right now. Anti-air defense, yeah. Anti-submarine warfare, yeah. Do we want to accelerate it though? We're up 398. Advanced subs, I would say no. Long range. Naval weaponry. Then we got the freebies here. 200. Naval warfare. Research cavalry improves the unit morale of all naval units by 10% per level. Both kinds of carriers get 5%. Amphib warfare. Just difficult logistics. Yeah, you guys can pause the video. I don't have to read all this. You can read it. I have a tablet too that I sometimes watch this so I can take my fingers, just spread it out, center it. Wow. Advanced tanks 160. Probably for Africa. Yeah, I'm kind of spreading this out. 238, and I don't know how much we're going to get. Anti-air defense. I would say this is another one that's important here. The artillery. Yeah, it improved the detrenchment values by 0.5. And as far as I know, do we have any artillery here to show? No. Don't know if we got any on the board. Let's look. But if I go to production, yeah. I believe we have to have this, the one that it can detrench. Again, I could be incorrect. Look at here too. See, we're also sharing money here. We're sharing our resources. I'm assuming this would be Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, here African, West African, Indian. Oh no, Australia. Here we are, Australian, New Zealand. So you get to pick. I don't know if you'll get a roundel. Yeah, that's cool. Just says Commonwealth. Yeah, it'd be a mixed force of Australians. Yeah, African, West African, probably South African. It says African, but here's that South African right here. Ah, neat. Never really looked at this. So that's how that is. And then what happens is, like I said, there might be other cases like with Decision where you get some Australian and New Zealand units here. They'll go here, right? This is all abstract, but then you can send them Red Sea or Canaries. So like the Red Sea for Egypt. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, so this isn't really here. Just pretend you didn't see that. Oh, we're still on with Britain. Haven't even moved the ships yet. Yeah. Well, this is spooky, and I only got 230. Let me go look at purchases. See how much that HQ costs. Well, I don't even have enough money. There's only 3. There's Montgomery, Alexander. Oh, I'd probably pay to actually swap these guys out, like Gort. Keep Montgomery. Don't get him yet. Is it Wavell down here? O'Connor. Okay. Oh, Wavell's right here. Okay. 238. Not knowing how much I'm going to get this turn. I think because there's 40 turns in a year. I think I'm going to save the money. See how much we're producing. It's this ship production. This category represents investment, ship production, support capability, expansion of dock capability. Increase the build limit of all naval units by various amounts. Yeah. Again, you check the mobilization charts. Then the aircraft production. This category represents investment in mass aero production capability and will increase the build limits for all land-based aircraft at various amounts per level for all major companies and some minors. Consult the file mobilization for various values. Yeah. So it will show basically levels 1 through 4 and what your new build limits are. There's going to be some cases like Finland, which you can't see because we got Fog of War on, where they're going to actually get some unit spawns, basically the Karelian army. I don't have a list in front of me, but in the last video you'll see Finnish units here, and but they're going to get a Karelian army of an HQ and like 6 infantry. But if your mobilization level isn't up and you lose those units, they're gone. You can't replace them. So like Finland will have to have a pretty good mobilization, army mobilization. And yeah, it's not just 6 infantry, there's other things they get. Anyway, we're not doing the Axis. So I think I'll hold. So before we do this, let's go see if we can find the Graf Spee. Hunt the Graf Spee. Yeah. I don't remember where it is. We got destroyers. I know that it started out here, but I don't remember even as the Germans what I did. Look at the values, the movement values are different. It's not really necessary to keep them all under an air cap. We're in a storm here too, so the spotting is not so good. No. I don't think, do we want to send a battleship out to go hunt? Oh, look how slow that bastard is. I don't think so. No. Yeah, this is great. These should go a little further. Alright, so we'll keep the battleship here. French destroyers. What is this? Oh, destroyer escort. Oh, that's cool. We'll be probably returning back here. We don't have to worry about the Italians for a while. Yeah, we can pump those here. Yeah. Yeah, kind of overpriced. I haven't even done France yet. I don't think the Germans would get out this far. But what we could do, get on the sea lanes here. We can keep something out here. Yeah, the only German surface vessel is Graf Spee. I think that will just help guard us. Is that a French squadron up here? No. French fleet here. This is a British squadron. French. Now I would probably, here we go. What's this? Oh, avoid 7 more Allied naval. Okay, this is a risk of Italian mobilization. Okay, that's good. Just haven't seen anything for the Adriatic, but that might be because, again, it's not implemented. Here we go. Oh, you know, I wonder if we can even cross 7 units, huh? Well, we could bring 7 at a time. Avoid 7 or more Allied units. 40 from, yeah, and this is at 40 axis from Syracuse. But how isolated are we here? Pretty isolated. I don't see a carrier over here. Avoid 2 more Allied amphibious units, 75 hexes from Syracuse. Okay. That's not a problem. I think I would really want a British carrier. Oh, I would. I don't know if anyone else would. Do you think it's safe? Yeah, we're going to rendezvous. I didn't feel, yeah, it was just, yeah, that's good. Oh, I have it, he would just love. I don't think it's a big rush. Let's go set up a task force. Yeah, we can get fuel down here. God, it's huge. Maybe we don't have to rush it. Okay, because we gotta get our ships in here. I want to strip rid of this. Actually, I do want to bring this around. The Courageous. Doesn't feel like there's as many ships as I want now. Yeah. I'm gonna get you in port. I don't know if this is why it's hunting subs. Yeah, I'd probably divert these back up just to get the carrier, and then we'll bring it down here. Again, I'm kind of going a little slow once I get, moved. I think there's no reason to move anyone here now. The planes, fighter, yeah, probably won't. Gonna want them. We'll bring them in here to Dover. Let's upgrade on these naval weaponry. I'm not going to need that yet. Let's bring them in to help guard here. Yeah, I got to swear riding. Right. So let me think about this. Should we follow up on the SW? It's 100. I'm going to go yes. Hold that. 250 for the French. Is it possible? I don't think we got a chance of hell of getting any of those. But diplomacy. What do I want? Monkey Ranch, Finland. How much? 350? No. Good design, Alazar. It's a major. No, they're going to be Axis. Upgrades. Oh, I'm just going to look. Yeah, advanced tanks 1. Let me go to production again. The French. It's possible to have that decision with the engineers also. Let's just see how long it takes. Ooh. February 1. I would buy that right now. Yep. French are a paper tiger too, because once the Germans get approached Paris close enough to get certain nationalities out by design, they will capitulate. So unless the Germans really botch something, there's not going to be any turtle around Paris. Well, you're still going to have to turtle around them, but yeah, December. Of course, that would help on the coast. Let me see these things. Got one here. Like put it in Dunkirk. Weak zone of control, strategic artillery. Strike range 3. Does have attack values against land. It's a naval. But if you bought one, put it here. I'm not sure where you can, probably on the coast, but here. Oh, that would be something unique. This is all open. Maximum trench 2. Mine 3. Oh, the swamps are drained here now. The swamps in the World War I game. Yeah, open rolling some places. Hill. Oh, you can trench here 3. Yeah. Well, I don't know. What else can we buy? Armored Division in February. How much is this coastal? 125. December. I mean, it's fixed. Huh. I think I'd rather have the tank. 150. Oh, we got just enough. Do we got enough? No, but we get it in February. And also, I don't know if it's going to be necessary, but probably house rules might be considered in a few places, especially extra turns. You know, like all the low country, the ones we use, like we attack the low countries. You got to attack them all. Can't like leave Luxembourg as a peanut. Always hated that when people did that. Right? You got to take them all at once, and also the attack on the west maybe I can't have until April or May for sure, but maybe earlier. But depending on, don't know. We got to get feedback from other folks because the Germans will get damaged by the Poles. It might not be as much. Let's buy that 4th Armored Division. Okay. That leaves, it's going to be faster. Now, so it's going to, well, who do we got here? Gamlin's a 4. We'll go ahead. I'm just going to do what I would do normal. I don't know how far we're going to go ahead with this single player. Again, just want to show the Allied. And again, this is a long one. So, yeah, truly here. You're a 5, okay. You're 3. So you put the old fart there in command here, right? You're, oh boy. Did I set you on armistice? I did, of course. Damn. All right. See, we're going to want to protect Reims, Ames, Lille, try, right? Nancy, because they're going to be dramatic drops. I don't know if I want to detach those. I think let's ground them for a little bit. Yeah, we got a gap here, all right, don't we? Okay. All right, let's go see. Let's start here. We can actually leave you on manual. I'm going to move you up towards Nancy. Cannot get you in here, but that's all right, will. I cannot attach there anyway. Okay, that's fine. You're going to be manual because I'm not going to be messing with you. And you too. So let's set you on manual. Detach you. Yeah, we don't got a chance of hell here. We could move in here, just like the French did. Trench on a 6, so why would I want to do that? Maximum trench at 3. Oh, there's this. We do want to hurt them. That's where we're going to do it. Right. We're going to have to advance you. The Germans come roaring through. It's going to be through here. We've got to get behind the... Where's the moose here? Is that a hill? Oh, this place sucks. Let's get you behind Sedan. Yeah. The planes. God, we need more HQs. Okay, I'm going to ground you. Or should we? Oh, that's a bomber. That's not. This actually, we don't have to, let's reinforce it. We don't want to get bombed though, but treasure 1 of 3. Actually gonna put, I can't, that's right. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. So we are gonna counterattack. All right, we're done there, so here. All right. This is another fighter we'll probably keep going. See how far. I think we're good. All right. I see problems with our command. We got gaps. Can we cover? Good design, Elzar. Sorry, I mean, no, I'm not gonna say sorry. We're gonna bring you in Reims, the armor. Honestly, yeah. There's another fighter grounded, and again, maybe it wasn't necessary to ground you. Yeah, should we chastise? I say so. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, that wasn't worth it. No. That was not necessary. No. All right, so I think we're done with the French. Got a bomber. Look how far we can bomb. Well, probably would keep it under this. And they're not, again, they're not attached. And again, let me go look at the French. We do get another HQ in Paris. All right. So let's go do the United States real quick. And look at that. We've got to do that too. So research with the United States is interesting. Early on, do we do spy and intelligence? We got 1,500. I would definitely double check industrial tech. Kablamo! We still got 860. Production tech is super important. Oh, this is difficult. I would say anti-sub warfare. Could be wrong. 760. Advanced fighters. Command and control this early. It'll be a long time before we're going to be in the war, but might as well have it maxed out. Now, ground warfare. This is another good one. Got to have it. Should might as well just have it done. Representing investment in training, tactical innovations, the category improves the unit morale of all ground combat units. Set partisans by 10%. Everybody should have this. And army mobilization, yeah. I will do one of that. 200. Do we do spy and intelligence? We cannot. We already got amphibious warfare 1. Oh, heavy bombers. Each level increases strategic bomber units, their resource attack values, fighter defense. Also increases by 10% the chance for applicable units of inflicting damage. I don't know. I think I'll go with infantry first. Yeah. We've got 60 left. I think that's good. And we don't need to move anyone. Okay. The USSR. Now, again, there will be unit spawns. You're going to have big choices as the Soviets of how to deploy, like forward or not. I don't think it's even necessary to really move any. Well, I probably will. Let's see who we got. Let's go look at research. Well, let's look at production. Nice. Yeah, this is kind of the standard. Okay, we do get one of these in February 40. We buy 2 more. Almost certainly we'll buy 1 right now. Might do another one. Let's see. We got lots of militia. That's pretty cheap. We're going to go to research, but I was just looking. So I may buy another one of these. That means I need 80. 81? 81. Yeah, I'm just checking. Not available till May 1st, 41. Good. A couple of these. How much are the infantry divisions? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I would do as the Soviets, you know, going forward. Because when Barbarossa does happen, they all are going to be at zero supply. So, but you might be able, well, going to be able to put up a resistance. It's going to be cool because it's going to be more realistic and stuff. We got river lines to fall back. Now, I don't think I would do cheese and just start doing Dnieper. I would do probably mixed forward, but we'll find out later. I don't think that I even need to change. I'm just going to leave these guys on AI for now, but I will move. It's real important about the research, and I will move units forward. We'll go look at Murmansk. I would want army mobilization big time, so I would do that. At least one. Industrial tech, one. See, look at our money go. Oh, wow. Infantry weapons, anti-tank weapons. Difficult. What do we jumpstart first? Ground warfare. Probably going to want that done. 10% of this difficult. Command and control, they're all important. I've got 6, 7, 9. Once you're going, you're... See how granular this is? Logistics. Fighters to try to keep up with the Germans. They already got advanced tanks 1. This actually. I would actually do that, even though we aren't going to be able to do anything until probably 42 in the winter. But do we do this? Infantry's everywhere. I would do this. 239. I can't do that. Yeah, it's for mobilization zones. It's going to take forever to do the next one. I almost think command and control, or get the other engineer. Whoops. I think the engineer honestly, and that leaves us with 158. We can save it. I ain't buying anything. Just short of this, but there's catch-up bonuses too. Another one, production technology. Well, all the Russian Soviet units are pretty cheap. Almost thinking of saving it and be able to double check something, or if I see a gap. Yeah, we're just short here too. The anti-tank weapons. Eastern level increases anti-tank units attack and defense values against tanks or other ground units. This is this. Honestly, I'm going to do that. All right. Now let's go look. Yeah, there's only going to be one Finn militia in here. It'll be up to the Germans to bring up Germans here. And there's going to be a cap on how many German units could go in Finland. But I think it's 7 divisions. So, and the bulk of the Finns are they're either here or they're going to spawn in Karelia and here. And the Germans did take, and the Finns did try to push here. No, not Kim. Kind of Alaska to Sala here. And they're going to lose it during the Winter War. But they did take it. They got all the way up to here. They got stopped. These are the Finnish names. They did take Rapola, got into here at Nuuk. Down here, the Finns, it was all it's the Finns. That's why I was worked on this mod with Elzar on this. Because we want to be able to at least try to go to here. And they did. And then at least the severe line, so he's designed this pretty well. Yeah. Because the Soviets going to be hard pressed, but I would probably want to resist this a little bit. But let me see what's up here, arc angle. We could start moving them. How much does it cost? I'm not going to do it. 15? It could be German subs. Yeah. I would probably just leave it in arc angle. Not start moving. Or we could. Yeah, we'll start moving. I honestly think arc angle should be a national morale objective. Yeah, we'll move you. We'll work you. Go ahead and move here now. We're going to get all this if the Winter War happens, which pretty much is going to happen. Yeah, all dirt roads. But we're going to want to hold on sort of all as long as possible. Yeah, I would probably do this. Yeah, we got ports here. That's cool. Got the range on these now. Let's see. Intercept. Okay, 1. Wait, let me look at these again. This is different than TRP big time. Okay, good. Here's the defense values. And a weak, so it's a traditional just AA gun. It's not a super flak unit. I would definitely probably put it here. Got a coastal battery, yeah, the Orienburg, the DX, yeah, okay. Now, here, yeah, look at this, it's beautiful. Let's go on out. It's going to hinterland. I don't think we need to beat up anyone. Yeah, it might be possible in the future there's going to be just a Barbarossa start, but right now we're trying to, everybody's trying to shape this. Help Elzar out. He's looking real good. I am going to go forward. How far forward? I don't know. Down here, who is this? Timoshenko. Yeah, again, I'm not going to just leave it on AI for now. Yeah. Look how far these armor units go. Let's get on out here. Yeah, this place is vast. Alright. Yeah, we got a lot of years. Again, I'm not going to bust their chops. We'll be nice. We got plenty of time. Tula. Yes. Yeah, look at all this steppe land, man. Oh, God. Here's the Don, but here's Belgorod. Yeah, this is where a defensive line for probably in the winter. You got to try to get to here and here. Hold this. Yeah, it's all here, isn't it? There's Stalino. Donbass mines. Now a lot of these places are going to get moved to the Urals, and they'll teleport. Well, I would definitely just walk them on rail lines. Let's get you to a port. Yeah, it's pretty empty down here, isn't it? Odessa. Yeah, well, I think, who is this? Cherevichenko? Huh. I don't know about the armor being out here, but who's this? It's a 4. Probably, I don't know. Let's move you up. Again, it all can be sorted. Cavalry. Yeah, again, I think they should be 3. But that's just my opinion. Gives them a little extra. They aren't they're weak though. But that's why. It makes them a little more valuable instead of throwing them away. But, we got a bunch of cavalry. Again, if I hit P, there's not going to be any P hexes. I don't think. Or they're not going to show yet. No, there's going to be, that's being worked on. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Who we got here in the lead? And who's this? Kaponos. Yeah, I would try to resist as long as I could out here. Let me get to build a tank force here. Again, I don't know if this is going to be correct or not. Here. Oh, nice. You got the rail line through Pinsk. Beautiful. Hopefully you have lots of partisans. Yeah, here it is. All right, garrisons. Yeah, no, these are good. Yeah, and it's all mud right now. Yeah, these are good. Now let's do the south. Kiev. Kaponos. Don't know about the artillery. Look at this. Let's get in here. Yeah, this is going to be a mechanized army here. Let's get in here. This is a strategic weapon. Don't want to lose them. I'm going to bring them up here. Keep your rail. We're building an armored force. Let's get them on the rail. Look at that. Nice. That's a core, armor core right there. These are all divisions, right? Let's move you down. We're going to get Bessarabia. Perhaps we'll keep an armor. Odessa's a fortress. Good. All right. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see how this all goes going to play out. All right. Another donkey. I think this is going to get eliminated, this fort, because all there was a medieval fort, and the Germans, Army Group North, took the bridge and was right over it pretty quick. No sieging down anything. I mean, there was casualties there. Let's keep on the rail lines. This artillery, because we're going to be falling back. I don't think I'm going to want to advance it. Yeah. Billy Lukey, I think I'm going to bring tanks up here. One division. Yeah. I know you guys are going to want to see more, but well, I'll just. This is what's planned, and probably after the holidays. Let's get you on rail lines. Taxman and I are probably going to start recording a later version of this and put it out there pretty quick. You know, might be gaps, like because there's a lot of things going on. You know, usually when we YouTube, I collaborate with other YouTubers. We do like 30 or 40 or even 50 turns ahead, 60 turns with me and Taxman before we did TRP, and that way we can do a daily upload. You know, we schedule it way out there. We can take breaks and stuff. There won't be any gaps in the action. But with this demonstration that we're planning on doing, we actually might have gaps in the schedule. Like there'll be like a flurry of about 10, 12 moves you guys get to watch daily, and then we'll play catch up. And that's going to be, we're doing that so that we can Elazar can see it. I mean, like, we're not even going to wait. They're going to go up pretty quick. Like, we might be 4 or 5 or 6 turns ahead. Me and Taxman are agreed not to watch their videos, or it probably won't have any impact. We want Elazar and the other beta testers and you guys to be able to see how this plays. And you know, again, there's probably going to be discoveries. I mean, it's huge. Elazar's worked on this for I don't know how many years. I know it's been in his noggin for a long time. Yeah, motorizing probably would. Well, we'll fine tune it. Here, yeah. don't know. We probably can fan out this way. Well, let's do this. Yeah, armored reserve, but I'll bring it down here on the rail line. Alright. So that's what we're planning. Nothing's in stone yet, though. Yeah, let's get you on rail lines here. Yeah, I can see problems already down here, but so and there'll be a massive Germans, right? Slovaks, and then the Romanians, and the Hungarians won't be, you know, Barbarossa. It'll be awesome. Again, yeah, I don't know. These are kind of important units, but we can find out later. Anyway, that's the scope. There we go. Yeah, we'll save this. Can't do anything. So I may keep hot seating the Germans. I don't know yet. Again, I'm on in the beta, and I've got TRP to do. And I got my 10 crowns match, which is absorbing a lot of time. It's a killer match of 10 people. But I really want to drill down on this and get prepared with taxmen. Where are we? Louvre. Yeah, see, we're going to, our border, we're going to have Bialystok. Yeah, I will go ahead and get people as close as possible here. Again, I may change my mind on how we're going to do this, of course. I shouldn't be doing too much to give taxman ideas. We go down the good road. Because he's going to be playing allies. We talked about that. We can bring this forward. And I've been murdered. Again, I do not know how far forward we want to go because of the surprise element. Well, anyway, that was interesting. I hope you guys, to me it was. Let's go see what happens here now. Let's zoom it in. Yeah. Oh. There we go. So September 4th, 1939. Did I miss something? Oh, absolutely, probably. End this turn. Yeah, we'll save this. All right, here we go. Attrition losses due to supply. Norway demands allies respect their territorial waters. Axis raiders disrupt Canada. Yeah, I put a sub on there. Oh, got hit by high seas. Oh, got a little damage. Okay, this gives me kind of the weather gauge here. 113. So we're at 251. We got a little more latitude, kind of, if we want to do research, which I probably would do, right? 65 for France. Yeah. 19. USSR 45. And this mobilization could go down if they occupy the Baltic states, right? All right, well, that was cool. Well, anyway, I'm going to put this out. And so, yeah, appreciate all the comments, the likes. And, again, we're recruiting. We did get a bunch of people on the beta. And they're all good testers, too. And I recognize all the names. So I'm waving hi to you guys. We still could use more. And I will put a link in the description just like before. You got to contact Balazar. And with that, this is OldCrow Balazar. And thanks a lot. We'll see you guys on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.